How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today, I am going to be talking and teaching you guys the one thing you can do to get more wins in FIFA. Now, this is a thing that a lot of you guys probably complain about, but there's one little step that you could take to reduce the amount of times that it happens. What is it that we're going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about AI blocks. Now, obviously, it's something that's absolutely massive on FIFA 21. We all know that AI blocks are very strong. So we've just jumped into a game of Foot Champions, and what I'm going to do is actually show you how you can avoid the AI block, because so many times I see people say the block, when what you can do is do that extra skill move, that extra touch, that extra takeaway, and then lay it off to another man to avoid the block coming through. So hopefully what we're going to do is show you how to do that in game. So we're just going to work the ball into the box here with Lucas Moore, a little ball. As you can see, he has got absolutely loads of men forward, so loads of men in the box. We don't want to obviously just go ahead and take a shot and get it blocked that way. We want to work ourselves into a really good chance. A little bit lucky there with that pass. We're going to look for a heel to heel. As you can see, still blocked. So we're trying to turn, and we're then trying to find a better angle to take the shot. Unfortunately, it doesn't work there, but I'm sure we'll find another chance in a minute. We are playing the 3-5-2, which we did release a video on yesterday. A little ball roll, and now we can lay that ball off. Now, we're not going to take that because that's obviously there, and he's still got that man. So we're just going to do a little step over, a little ball roll, sorry, and we're going to try and turn. Unlucky. Now, as you can see, that Son was coming through in a very, very good position, and he's got a good chance to break. And we wanted to try and get the shot off, but he was there. So we took the little turn, maybe a little bit slow on my end. Cover that pass there. Watch that Mendy across. Pogba to trap back. And then Van Dijk there. He's gone offside. Watch that man there. Good block. There you are. So, like, for him, he's up against Van Dijk. He should have took maybe like a heel to heel in that scenario, or a little fake shot to take the ball away. We're going to look for a 1-2 now. A little ball roll back, and we're going to try and send the Son if we can. A little through ball using the L2 button, just tapping it to try and put that pressure on. And we've gone on to team press now, and nothing there, unfortunately. Hopefully, we'll get a chance in a second to show you inside the box. Now, Mane into Rashford. We'll go for an elastico. Try and get past the man. A little fake shot upwards as well. Ball roll back down. Look for the Mane. That is a poor pass from Rashford. That's not how I wanted that to lay out. But if you do enjoy this video, as I said, please do give it a big thumbs up. We are also uploading every day on our second channel as well. So make sure you go over and check out the second channel. I will put a link at the top of the comment section for you guys to check that out. That's where the road to glory has now moved to, along with everything else. So what I see happen a lot of the times with the people, as I was saying, with regards to blocks, is that they get into a shooting position, and you can see that the defender's touch tight. And all I invite you to do to start practicing is to just take that fake shot, that heel to heel, just something that little bit more. We're going to go for a little dink pass here. So we've got that man coming over. We're going to use him as bait. We're going to go for that fake shot across, and then we're going to lay the ball off. Now, some people there may have tried to shoot with the Alex Telles, I think it was, coming over. You might have tried to shoot straight away on Son's left foot. He's got a good weak foot. He's got a 5-star weak foot. However, we saw the man there, and even if I didn't have the man running in then, I would have done the fake shot or something to beat the man and then get that clear line of goal. So that was sort of an example. Hopefully, we can get into another scenario in this game to show you how you can do it, and also look at how the opponent, doesn't take into account the AI block coming through. Now, don't get me wrong, AI blocks are strong this year, and they are frustrating to deal against, especially those times where you beat the defender, but the AI recovers so well that no matter what you did, they still put it back. Now, on the new patch, we are getting it so that players shoot quicker, because at the minute, players can take a little while to pull the trigger, which is obviously one thing that helps with the AI block. I was just looking for that Mendy making that run there, but didn't get it. L1 switch. We're going to just L1 switch here. We're just going to cover with Van Dijk. Keep tracking that. Hold that little bit of R1. Van Dijk to come across. It's Wijnaldum. Bruno. Put him across there to cover the block. Just holding the L2 button. Nice and simple. Rashford picks the ball up. We're going to send Rashford on a run with L1 and Son and Mane. Look to lay this off. Now we've got plenty of room here with Mendy. Mendy on the overlap. We can ball roll and then lay that ball across. That's a bad pass, unfortunately, but we're still going to come out with it, which is good. Pass there in the middle to Mane. Look for Rashford. Lay that back. Son's there on the edge. We'll go for a heel to heel. So here, we don't want to take the shot. Can you see how we're just dribbling? Line it up, and then... Oh, that was a bit of a poor shot from Son. We do get the rebound, though, which is very, very lucky. We didn't want to take the shot where it was. I turned back and then went back towards the goal line. It took the defender out of the game, and then we had a chance to get the shot off. Now, the shot, albeit from Son, was a little bit poor, but at least we had a clear line of goal. When you have a clear line of goal, you've always got a chance of putting that ball in the back of the net. Obviously, if you don't have that clear line of goal and you've got the block coming through, you are just going to see the AI come out from nowhere and take that little block. So we're always looking looking for that little dribble, that little fake shot, the little ball roll, whatever it may be, just to take him out of the game. Now, Son into Mane. We've got Mendy over here. This is a great thing. So now, look at that. Plenty of time on the ball. We're going to go for... I messed that up massively, actually. Now, the way he brought the goalkeeper out, trying to talk through it as well, I thought he was going to bring the goalkeeper out and we were going to ball roll him just to get that clear line of goal. But he stopped bringing the goalkeeper out, which gave everyone else a chance to get back there and intercept that. So that was good goalkeeper movement from him. We're going to trap back here now with L2. And we're just going to keep running with Ndidi. No need to dive in. Keep ourselves goal side. And we'll see what we can do. So Ndidi needs to cover that pass in the middle. L1 switch out here to Gomez. Cover back in with Ndidi. Right stick switch to the Kyle Walker. Keep ourselves goal side, which is what we do. Think about that. Think about the block. So like there, I was trying to cover the shot across goal. The opponent did really, really well in laying that back off onto the near post. I don't think the goalkeeper should get beat from there, actually. But definitely a very good finish from him. So we're going to lay this out here to the right-hand side. And that's where you can see the guy knew that if he took the shot across the face of goal, I was just going to block that every day of the week. And he did a good enough job of laying it over. We're going to go for a little ball roll here. Go forward. So like here, fake shot stop into the La Croqueta. I've messed it up again, to be honest with you. I'm not showing you guys the best example. I wanted to... You could see he was tracking with his defender. I wanted to do the fake shot stop and draw him in and then beat the man. And then I would have had a clear line at goal. But he didn't really commit the way I wanted him to. So that kind of proved my point invalid. Mate, see, now we're going to be thinking, oh, I should have just shot there. Should have just shot there. But obviously you get the idea. I think he is offside. Or did Kyle Walker play him on? Kyle Walker's played him on. We're going to move him across goal, which we've done. Alisson with a good save. Kyle Walker played him on then. I did run the offside trap. So that was a little bit annoying. But yeah, so I moved the goalkeeper across the face of goal then. Anyone that's wondering how do you move the goalkeeper, you hold the right analog stick in and then you move the right analog stick where you want them to go. It's really, really nice and simple and can save your bacon a lot of the time. So let's send Rashford on a run, Mane on a run as well. We're going to go for a little ball roll late into Rashford. And that's a bad touch. That was my fault though. I was holding the sprint button. That's one thing that you guys can pay attention to as well, actually. How little we hold the sprint button in attack. Can lay that ball off to Mane. Rashford's making a really good run through the middle. Mendy will have that. We're just going to go for a little ball roll here, and then we're going to look to lay it off. He defended that well. Unfortunate. Okay. 2-1 in the 44th minute. We're just going to whip this in again. Doesn't seem like he's too worried about the corners. Can we get on that with Ndidi? We can. And we can lay the ball off here to Walker. And lay the ball off here to Pogba. We'll go for a heel to heel. We'll go for a little drag back. We'll look for the Son. Go for that fake shot scoop. And then we'll take the shot. Okay, so there's a good example, right? I've done the scoop turn to try and beat the defender, but I didn't beat him enough. So he still had two men there. That block is completely acceptable. That, to me, if you sit there and you say, oh, AI blocks, that's my fault. I shouldn't have took that shot. I did the scoop turn thinking he would dive in, thinking that I could, get past him and then take the shot. But the guy didn't commit, he didn't dive in at all. So then it meant that when I took the shot, he was already in the path to block it, So I had to do something else there. Maybe like a scoop turn, followed by a heel to heel, followed by another fake shot forward. Anything else that we think this might take the man out of the game. Now, when you do this, sometimes the opponent will step in and give away a penalty. Sometimes they'll defend it really well and you'll be sitting there going, I get a lot on stream and they go, why didn't you just shoot out? And my opinion is I'm always trying to give myself a clear line of goal, especially with how strong AI blocks are this year. So I'm always doing that extra skill move, that extra touch, that extra pass. And sometimes you'll sit there and go, did I really need to do that? But in a grand scheme of things, it's worth trying because, as I said, the AI blocks are so strong. So we'll look for Mane here, a little bit of an optimistic pass, but we managed to find it. Pogba back into Son. Let's try and find the Mane and then maybe the Rashford. Okay, so we go to Rashford instead. Fake shot stop. La Croqueta. Then we take the shot. That would have been a really, really good example for us. As you can see, he defended it well, but that's the sort of thing that we're looking at doing, taking the man out of the game. If we take the shot there, he's just going to block it every single time. And so many times when I coach people, that's what I notice, the goal players doing on a regular basis. So we're going to lay this ball off here into Ndidi and then back in the middle to Kyle Walker. And then we'll lay the ball out here. We'll send Lucas Moura on a run, and we'll do that as well. And then we'll look for the Mane. That's poor for me. I didn't need to play that pass first time. Pogba will right stick switch. We'll right stick switch over to there as well. Mendy needs to trap back here, and he does so very well. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit confused by that. I felt like Mendy had that ball then, but apparently I never had it under my control, which is a little bit frustrating. But that is what it is. Let's try and see if we can get into another example for you to show you exactly how we can go ahead and beat these AI blocks if the chances do occur. So we're looking for the little 1-2s, the little passes. We'll send that Son straight away. We've got plenty of time. Stop sprinting. Take the shot across goal. That is a poor attempt from Son. That is. I'd have to look back on that because I don't know if the chance was rushed from me. I felt like I still had a little bit more time to go forward and close the angle down, actually. But there was no AO block there, so we didn't need to do anything else. We could obviously, you know, the path was already opened up. We looked for that 1-2, little heel to heel to break away, which we've done. So we've got this now. And then we go for the little ball roll that way. And then we hit it across goal, and that's it. Okay, so there's a prime example of how you can do it. If we would have took the shot as that Gomez was coming in, he blocks that every single time. I went for the ball roll to kind of bait the tackle in from him, which left him behind, and then I could hit it across goal. I can't really show you just because of the replays not being available, but that is a prime example of taking that extra skill move. Now, for you, what you may have done in that scenario is you might have carried on sprinting with the Son. Here we go, we've got a good chance here. I'm going to just finesse this near post. Yeah, so what you may have done in that scenario was carry on sprinting and take the shot while sprinting, you know, heavily. And that would have meant that the shot that you got on goal probably wouldn't have got blocked, but it would have also meant that the shot was poor and the goalkeeper would have saved it, or Son would have put it wide. So that's why we stopped sprinting. The opponent caught up to get that block in, but then we, hello. But then we just about managed to ball roll and take the ball away from him. So I hope that kind of explains it for you. If you can start to practice these and start noticing, that shot's going to get blocked, you can see he's in that path, all the opponent needs to do is hold that L2 button, and it's as simple as that. Like, they don't really need to do much else. We're going to go for a little R1. Okay, I was going to go for an R1 square there, but I forgot to move the analog stick. So it's not hard to get these AI blocks in, but taking this to your, into your game will help you go to the next level, because so many more shots you will find hit the back of the net. Little heel to heel, didn't do the heel to heel, go for a little ball roll. I'm kind of messing about a little bit here now, which isn't good. Pop the ball in the back of the net. No, I don't know if he's going to leave anyway. But that really does give you a bit more of an understanding and a bit more of a concept for you. Now, I don't think this guy's going to leave. I think if I would have scored there, he would have left. So that's probably bad for my end. Now, I am using a little bit of a squad builder at the minute, so this is why we're not using, you know, our main sort of team that we have here on the PS4 account. So I bring on Ronaldo, and we'll get Mbappe on out wide as well. So, to recap over as we carry on going in through this game, what do we want to do when we get into the box? We want to have a look, and we want to see where the opponents are and how many people are blocking the shots. And if there's a block there, you want to look for a fake shot forward, a ball roll, a heel to heel, whatever skill move you feel comfortable with, that extra touch, maybe a little bit of agile dribbling, anything that you feel comfortable with doing to take away that angle. Look at the angle of the shot and say, is there anyone in this trajectory that may stop this shot from getting a clear line of goal? If there is, you need to do something else. Now, if you're on the edge of the box here and you're going to take a shot here, the chances are the ball will get blocked, you know, because there's quite a lot of men there. And you need to make sure that you're working those angles. So as you can see, go for a little step over here. Managed to get past him quite easy. That didn't really happen then. That's poor pass from me. So like drag back here and then hit it near post. Clear line of goal. If I took the shot on the right foot, Gomez would have put his leg out, and so would the Diego Carlos, I believe. Like that's the sort of thing where if I would have took that on the right foot, there's a good chance that that gets blocked from either one of those two players. So I took the guy out of the game with the little drag back, a simple skill move to do. Not as effective this year, but can still work, and it just worked really well for us and gives us that chance. So we're going to go pick the ball up here with Son and Mbappe. Going to lay that ball up to Ronaldo. We're going to go for a fake shot forwards there. We've got plenty of time on the ball. Going to hit that cross goal, because although the AI was there, he wasn't there quick enough to defend that. I knew that wasn't going to be, wasn't going to be there for us. So that kind of gives you a bit of an understanding of how you can do it. So GG to my opponent there. And yeah, that really does give you, hopefully, the understanding of how to avoid the AI blocks, what you should be looking for, how the thought process of me and what I'm trying to do to take the ball and then take the shot and beat the man and avoid the AI block. And if you do this, it will take time. It's not natural, because so many people get inside the box and they just want to shoot. They just want to hit the ball. Take a look at who the opponent's players are and where they are. Do an extra touch, an extra skill move, an extra pass, or whatever it may be to avoid the AI, and then take the clear of goal. Give it a go. Practice with it. Let me know how you get on. Pop it down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching this video. Please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.